guys, got a quick unboxing today. Just picked up a new pistol. I'm pretty excited about it. It's a Springfield Operator 1911. It's the 5-inch in 45 ACP. I also got the AOS model in case I want to put a dot on it later. I had a Rock Island 1911 that I got. It was kind of their nicest one, and I wasn't too happy with it. I was getting a lot of weird malfunctions, and maybe that was the magazines, and I wasn't really impressed with it, so I sold it, and I wanted to spend just a little bit more money, get something that I thought was going to be a little nicer, so I'm pretty excited to check this thing out. Comes in a little cardboard box, nothing crazy. I kind of like this over the, I guess, like plastic containers or cases they'll give you for the factory, like a Glock or something, because those are pretty much garbage and they just go in the trash anyway. So we open this guy up. Got their little mission statement here on the top, and then come in here, got the soft case for the pistol. I do like that. This is a little more realistic for me because I'm just going to end up throwing this in my range bag and whatnot, and at least it's kind of protecting the gun a little bit, but it's not as bulky and annoying as those plastic cases. Take that out of the way. Get this little guy, looks like maybe an owner's manual. Open it up. So yeah, it looks like you got some promotional stuff, warranty information, you know, manual, all that kind of stuff. That's kind of nice, not a bunch of extra paper you don't need to throw away. You can just kind of throw this thing. It's super small, and if you need your manual, you can pull it up later. I covered this up just because it's got like a code on it, but they do give you a discount on that AOS plate. That's pretty cool. 129 bucks is kind of steep, and now you can get it for 49. So that's a pretty good deal. I appreciate them doing that. And then see what's down here. We got extra magazine. Got looks like an Allen key for the optic system, and then just a little garbage lock for whatever state you live in, or if you have to lock that thing up. So get into the pistol here. Open this guy up. So go ahead and make sure this thing's safe. Clear there, clear there. All right, so I'm not gonna lie, I did shoot this thing about 50 rounds before I got around to filming this, so I tried to wipe it off the best I can because I hadn't cleaned it yet, but I was just so excited to shoot it, so I wanted to at least kind of have some impressions about what was going on with this thing. But yeah, first impressions with it. I mean, the finish looks really nice. It's a black Cerakote, and it is a little bit glossier than I expected. A little shiny. It looks pretty good for Cerakote. It's not quite as flat as I feel like you'd expect. We got a skeletonized hammer back here. Look at that. And then yeah, we got some slide serrations on both ends. Got kind of I guess a half rail, not a full rail on this thing. I did have a light on this earlier. I just have like a TLR1. I have that omnivore holster, so I'll kind of just switch between different pistols, and that way I don't have to have a bunch of different holsters. MSRP on this thing was right under 1,200 bucks. I feel like that's kind of, you know, middle of the pack for maybe a more affordable 1911. I was looking at their emissary option, and I ended up going with this one just because I kind of like the look of this pistol a little bit more. So yeah, we have a tritium front sight there on there, and then a blacked out rear. And this pistol does have that AOS system, so it is cool. You can actually still adjust this rear sight. Oh, actually, you can't. Just kidding. I guess I was looking at something else. But yeah, this is adjustable up here, and then I believe when you what I was thinking in my head is when you get the agency optic system, you can actually move the rear sight, at least for windage, if you need to make those adjustments later on. Yeah, when I shot this pistol today, I shot it and a couple other dudes shot it. I did notice that it was shooting a little high. And I don't know if maybe once you actually run the plate on it, the plate gives you more of like a true co-witness. It was shooting maybe like, I don't know, 4 inches high on some steel. So, and it was with 3 people, so I know it wasn't just me for sure. But yeah, the forged frame, forged slide, like black Cerakote, like I said. It's got a match grade barrel. That thing's nice and beefy. But yeah, out of the box, this thing is super smooth. Even before I shot it, I was thinking it feels really smooth, super tight. I like the safety, nice and tactile. It's kind of interesting. It's got like a curved end on it, so when you do have a grip on it, it's not like poking your finger. That's cool. I did see in some other videos, guys kind of commented on the grips, and they said they weren't a super big fan of them. I'll be honest, this is the second 1911 that I've ever held. I've held a couple staccatos, so I guess you could count those too maybe. But I have no problem with these grips. I feel like they feel fine in the hand. They're not like overly aggressive or anything crazy. I don't have a problem with them. I know a couple guys said that they changed them. I don't really know if you need to, but I think it was fine. We can get a quick look at the trigger weight on this. Just pointed in the safe direction. Super crisp. I'll get the reset and then fire again. Boom. Yeah, so that's super nice trigger. I don't know what the weight is, maybe like 4 pounds or so. But overall, I'm super excited with this pistol. I think if you guys are interested in this, it'd make a great option for you. I did have one malfunction today when I was shooting. I don't know if it was the ammo was failure to feed, and the bullet was kind of a little jacked up when I was inspecting it after. So I don't know if that was just the ammo, just some bulk stuff that's been sitting in a ammo can for a long time. So we'll keep shooting it. I'm probably going to do a 1,000-round review on this. This is just kind of my quick tabletop, but yeah, on the back side we have some stippling there, but on the front side it's actually completely smooth, so that's kind of interesting. I was able to keep a good grip on this thing today. I didn't have any problems with that, but yeah, the serrations feel good on both sides. Like I said, the gun's super tight. Everything was good. It shot straight, other than it seeming a little high, but who knows if that was us or the gun. I'll be curious if I end up mounting a red dot on this later and I do end up getting that AOS plate, if the sights end up being like more dead on, because I do know that this does look like it's kind of sitting up a little high, and I don't know if the other sight maybe sits lower or higher. I'm not completely sure. I haven't seen that AOS plate in person yet. But yeah, I think for $1,200, I don't think you can go wrong with this thing. I think this is a good option. I probably personally would stay away from maybe only spending $600 or $700 like I did on that Rock Island. I wasn't too happy about that. But yeah, I think $1,200 is a good option. I'll do a 1,000-round review, give you guys kind of a better idea of how it does over time. But if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys soon. Thanks.